Hey guys, welcome back to the Koon Hub. We've got yet another victim of cancel culture, this time a New York-based radio host, Rob Lederman. This guy was fired for voicing his preferences and skin tone of the black woman he prefers. But of course, we know who is and is not allowed to have preferences in today's society. I may sound white, but I'm actually a black guy, and I'll say right now, I'm sick of the childish behavior of some black folks. So listen to what they took from it and what the guy actually said to see if you can recognize the hypocrisies and biases that we must get rid of if we should ever be a functioning society.
Speaking of mad, I'm mad about this story. Halle Berry is speaking out after a now fired radio host made racially insensitive remarks about her and other famous black women. Berry tweeted an excerpt from a podcast hosted by 97 Rock's Rob Lederman, okay, that's his name, who compared her skin tone to a desirable piece of toast. Listen to this nonsense.
Never go to a Serena Williams level, but I'm very comfortable with, I'm very comfortable at a Halle Berry level.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also tweeted, disgusting. It's ridiculous. This type of nonsense is still being broadcast across airwaves. All black women are beautiful and worthy.
Worthy of what exactly? I can point out a whole lot of black women that have very disgusting interiors and exteriors. A few can even be picked from this panel.
Rob Lederman, get the F out of here.
He ain't. Guess what? Serena's whole white husband, who's a billionaire, he did go down to the Serena Williams level with your po ass.
I've chosen not to use the expletives, so I'll leave a link in the description. But listen to how these so-called intelligent women speak. Serena's whole white husband, who's a billionaire B? Yeah, try calling a woman the B word on one of these platforms. By the way, Miss Johnson, you've just proven yourself as ignorant. You should do your homework before commenting on one's finances. He's worth less than her, and this kind of proves how black women sees black men. I can almost guarantee a black guy would have to make more.
You probably somewhere poor.
Wait a minute.
So get your ass out of here.
Was an opinion. I heard that he's just saying that he won't go as far as a dark-skinned black woman. He's comfortable with going with the color of a Halle Berry. What's wrong with that? That's
a fool because nobody asked your ass that. That's first. Second of all, that's colorism. That's colorism. He could have said that very differently. That's colorism. He could have said that differently in this climate. And you're a personality.
He
could have said it like this.
Mocha chocolate opposed to cappuccino?
No, this man said, I like a more mixed.
And in what sensible world would having a preference makes you a colorist? I think a lot of black women have this issue. The need to be desired? Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's what this man said. He said, I like a more mulatto. That's what this man said. To me, that is colorism and discriminatory. That's a fool to say, I don't like them. Listen, as a black woman, I could say, I like dark-skinned men. They fine. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if a light-skinned man come along and he fine and good to me, I ain't gonna tell him no.
The guy stated what he prefers, but you're offended because you want men to like everything. They shouldn't have a preference. He didn't state who he would give a chance. He said what he liked. That's just what he likes. And who are you to tell him he's not allowed to want that?
You know what I'm saying? That's fine on a preference. But as a white man, you sitting up here comparing black women's skin to toast? Get your ass out of here.
I agree with you, Selena.
Toast?
I don't.
Just say you don't prefer, you don't like darker skin. Say you don't like, you don't even like this. You ain't gonna take your ass and tan it either. I don't want to catch your ass tan it either then.
Huh?
I'm telling you right now, black man. Black women, especially these types, who have been given the stage to represent us, they will get us into some S-word with white people. And the sad part about it is, they won't be the ones hunted. They know how to use their box to get out of tough situations.
I don't want to catch his ass tanning nowhere either. If you don't like darker skin.
I tan all the time. And I always say I either want to get a latte or I say I want to be a caramel latte.
But you're a black woman.
Mocha.
You're a black woman. You see what I'm saying? And black people have different shades. So that's normal for us to say because we have different shades and we're still black. They got one shade, sis. So to differentiate and toast, nigga.
I hope you heard that N-word. She said he compared black women to toast. But be honest, what haven't women, including black women, compared men to? Men are sick of language policing, and this will only lead to things getting worse between men and women, because men certainly can't tell women what not to say. Listen to this track and let me know if it has any similarities to what you would hear from a woman.
What is your
what number? What's the number?
Setting,
I think it's probably a 7-ish, 6 to 7, probably 7.
See, we have ours, and I'm going to make it into trouble for
like
this.
2 o'clock.
I have them to the attractiveness of women that I find to be attractive. So I will never go to a Serena Williams level, but I'm very comfortable with, I'm very comfortable at a Halle Berry level.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I need a little bit of mulatto still coming through. It can't be,
is Gayle King that's not in your realm?
No, Gayle King is not even on my toaster level.
Okay, so I guess these women have never heard a woman saying she doesn't date short, ugly, fat, broke, or any other shortcomings a guy may have. Weird.
That's what you're gonna say, Toast?
Listen, Lisa, I get what you're saying about having a preference, but he's a like there's certain things you just cannot belt out on an airwave that's getting sponsorship that's catering to a mass audience. And I just think that if that's your preference in real life, that's fine. You can have your preference. But once you broadcast across airways, like there's certain things we can't say on this show or that we shouldn't, or we know it's going to affect our money, right? And I just think that it was insensitive to kind of like compare us to Toast. Like when he said, I'll never go that. Okay, you can have your preference, white boy. You just like we don't want you. You can have your preference. You're right about that. It's the way he said that shit was trash.
I don't know. I'm not there with it. I just think that we're so sensitive now that I think that just like how we talked about Justin Bieber video and about him using Martin Luther King, you know what I mean? He got a pass because he's more black-white. He's more white-black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I
love you, Lisa, right? But no, mamula. Martin Luther King Jr. and Justin Bieber. Martin Luther King was for all people. His speech encompassed all people, all love. So for Justin Bieber to embrace that was a great thing. But this man compared black women's skin tone to toast. So what you saying? She's burnt? What are you saying?
They will always take what you say, guys, out of context to push their narrative. I don't buy that they have a problem with what was said. I think they have a problem with the gender that said it.
Okay, what do you think? A light color toast. Why can't it be golden?
Because it ain't toast unless it's toasted.
Well, okay, listen, y'all.
So say you like raw bread.
Of toast, though.
Vivica, what you got to say, Vivica? Vivica, what you got to say, Vivica?
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
And
yeah, that's what Mama said.
You know what? He tried to do it for shock value, and it was an epic fail.
Epic.
Maybe.
Now, if he's a Trump supporter, then do your thing, man. Yeah, we expect that from you.
Oh Lord, now you're going
if you down to the insurgents, then we expect that from you, because there's a lot of people out here that have balls. You know, they have these big balls that just say whatever. They don't even care no more. They just be saying whatever because they mad about the election still. So I'm cool with that. You know
what? Everybody gonna get caught up now because I think everybody is gonna be so sensitive and they ain't gonna know what to say and how to say it, and it's gonna take the fun out of everything, and everybody gonna get slapped with lawsuits and defamation, and it's gonna be tedious and just ain't nobody gonna be able to talk about nothing.
No.
That's pretty much what they want, and that is what will happen. Lisa Ray is the only person on this panel that appears to have a brain.
Oh, some things are inappropriate. Like even before Trump got out of office, there were a lot of like H&M did some inappropriate things. Gucci did some inappropriate things. Listen, things have been wrong for a long time. It is time to start calling people out, or this slick racist keep happening. We have to call people out. Just like Sean King's whole page is dedicated to, look at this one over here. You got somebody calling somebody something over here. Look at this over here. We have to, because now we have platforms to be able to do that. But we didn't used to have those platforms before. So we have to correct people.
Is there anyone watching that have ever tried to correct a black woman? I'm very much interested in finding out how that went.
Again, it's just like when we talked about LGBTQ and in the previous conversation with Waka Flocka. Now he knows, because the people been dragging him and telling him, now he knows. Well, he needs to be dragged and told as well. So he can know that's inappropriate to compare black skin tone to toast. That is a fool. Like we've been cooked. We ain't been cooked. This is how we was born. We woke up like this.
I love to be baked.
I stay in the sun trying to get dark.
Dude,
Me too.
Okay, we
can I just say this really quick, Claudia? If we were to then call him crackers, then that would be offensive.
Do you recognize how dumb that argument is? That doesn't apply. He didn't call anyone the N-word.
Right?
That's what I was gonna say. Can we say crackers? Can we say whitey?
No.
Can we say, well, I don't like the egg when it's boiled and in the shell. I like for it to be fried, where it's yellow instead of white.
Always say what you feel, guys. Never allow a bunch of whining babies to stop you from expressing yourself, because these very same women have been given the floor to say what they want to about you with no criticism. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. Remember to like, comment on, and share the video. Catch you on the next one. Be well.